Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2, and we are learning unit 9. Its title is My Village. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students. Today, under the title of Read and Think, we are going to learn about public notices and science. Before this, in English for grade 1, we made a project, we learned about traffic lights, and we enjoyed an activity to how to follow classroom rules. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to follow instructions, school and public notices, or sign with visuals. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Kahf, verse 9, or have you thought that the companions of the cave and the inscription were among our signs? A wonder. Yes, my dear students, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about in this verse, Beta, Allah is talking about people, the companions of the cave. Okay, it's a story mentioned in Quran, so in Surah Al-Kahf. You can read the translation, or you can ask your Islamia teacher or Qari Sahib to tell you about this story. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning whatever was there, it is a sign. It is a sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what does sign mean basically? With a thing which tells you about something, a thing which guides you about something, right? So you tell me, what are public notices and signs? Do you know anything about that? And why we should follow public notices and signs? Why should we follow them? Pause the video, whatever you know. Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you tried. Very good. Now let's see what the public notices and signs are. A public notice and sign is an instruction to be followed at public places. And what public places are? Public places are places where general public meet and come across. For example, a park, a garden, a library, a hospital, wherever, what's the public, which is general, anyone can come there. There signs are given for instructions, okay, and those signs are known as public notices and public signs. And why should we follow them? We should follow public notices and signs because they are for our safety and health. Basically, beta, these signs are to save us, and it is our duty to follow public notices and signs because this is a responsibility of a good citizen to follow public signs, okay? Because that is not our personal property, that is a public property. That is not for one person, that is for many people. So if we want that place to be organized, we should follow the instructions. Whatever are mentioned there, we should follow them. Do you understand? Okay. So here in your book, there are few signs. Let's read and understand what they are. So let's start from here. Have you seen this sign on road? A black and white stripe, series of black and white stripe. What this is called? This is called zebra crossing. And this sign tells you if you want to cross the road, this is the place. You cannot cross road from anywhere. But if we want to cross road, we should find zebra crossing, we should go there, and we should first wait for the light to be red. When traffic stops, then we should cross the road, right? This is why. This is for our safety. If we just jump into the road and start crossing it, we may get an accident. So we should be careful, okay? The other sign over here, it is a capital P and it's crossed. So beta, whenever something is crossed, it means you don't do this. P stands for parking, and this cross is telling don't park your car over here. It is not a parking lot. It is not a parking place. So we should not park our vehicle where this sign is shown. Okay. The next is this. We know this is a sign of speaker and it's closed. What does it mean? Keep silence. It means the place where this sign is placed, that is a silence zone. Usually it can be a school, a college, university, hospital, because there all the time such type of activities are there which needs silence. So what do we do? What should we do? We should not use our vehicle horns over there. We should not shout over there. We should not use music over there. All type of noisy things are prohibited. We should follow by keeping silence over there. Stay quiet. All right. Okay. The next sign is stop. But it is important. Wherever this sign you find, it means stop. Whatever you are crossing or you are going or you are moving, stop. Why? Because maybe across this sign there is something which may hurt you. So you should stop over there. Right. This is a sign for ladies and gents. Usually this sign is there on public toilets. And this refers to ladies' toilet, this is for gents' toilet. And other than that, if you find this sign on any public place, maybe in apartment of a train, you find it, this sign, it means that apartment is fixed for females. This is fixed for gents. This is how better we should find these signs, we should read it, understand it and follow it. Right? Okay. Next is, what is this? Don't litter around. What you are supposed to do, if you have any wrapper, any tissue paper, anything which is waste for you, put it in dustbin. Don't place it, don't throw it anywhere. Okay. So next is save water. Whenever you use a tap, make sure you have turned it off properly. Even if a drop is leaking, it's wastage of water. We should not waste it. Okay. So better whenever at public place, at your home, at your school, wherever you are using a tap, take the water and turn off the tap properly so that no water is waste. Okay. And it is, it itself is a danger. Danger. Don't go. Where you find this sign, stay away from that. If you find it on a pole, it means that pole might have current. If you find it on road, it means across the road, maybe there is a pit, there is something which is dangerous, so stay away from there, right? And better, there are many signs, we should find it. If we know, that's well and good. If we don't know, we should ask from our elders and we should follow it. It is for our safety. And you know, if everyone starts following these signs, everything will be smooth and organized, and we will be safe from many accidents, right? So that's why we need to learn these signs and we should follow these signs. Okay. So let's revise these signs through an activity. Are you ready for that? Okay. So you will select a sign of your choice and explain it in front of your class. I have explained all the signs. So you will select a sign of your choice, come in front of the class, and the way I explained it to you, you are supposed to explain it to your class. So pause the video, enjoy this activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your work. And what I'm going to give you in your homework, you will observe different instructions and notices in your school. Okay, beta, you have to observe, and teacher, I would suggest you, if it is possible for you, make a queue of your class and make them to have a round in school to observe different notices like this, such type of notices are usually there, or whatever the notices or signs are there in your school. Have a round and have a look on those instructions. Draw any 5 on a paper and paste them on a chart and present your work in your class. Share whatever you have learned about these notices. So you will have a round, you will look around, You will take notes and you will complete this project by this weekend, and on coming Monday you will bring this chart in your class. All right, this is your homework, and I'm giving you this worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear students, what you are going to do, here are the words and here are pictures. Match them, find out what these instructions and signs are. So what we have learned today, we learned to follow instructions, school and public science, and we completed our SLO to follow instructions, school and public notices, or science with visuals. Are we done with it? Yes. Beta, we learned few and many. Whatever you find on road, in school, wherever, try to find out from your elders what this sign is all about, right? So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.